PSA just gave me the highest percentage of 10s I have ever received. But how high actually was it? Let's take a look. So you're gonna see a bit of a trend with this particular submission. I wanted to send in a bunch of Japanese character rares just to test out how they're feeling still about that little rough cut top edge. And as the intro would describe it, they feel pretty good about ignoring it. But before we hop into those, let's take a look at some Pikachus. The first Pikachu I have is the reverse holo from the 25th anniversary collection that came out in Japanese. All of the regular set cards come with this awesome reverse holo option, and I bought a bunch of these Pikachus at one point when they were like 10 bucks a piece, I think, and the PSA 10 was going for a lot more than they are now, so unfortunately a PSA 10 is only like 45 bucks nowadays. I think when I bought these, PSA 10 was around like 100 bucks, but they came down significantly. This reverse holo I just think is probably the best looking version of this particular card. There is a regular version, there's obviously the English version, but to have the nice 25th stamp and the really cool reverse holo pattern, very cool looking. As someone who really only grades Japanese, probably 95% of the time, I hesitate ever to send in English. I probably over pre-grade English. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if the 10 button was stuck on this submission, but I sent in all 4 of the Pokemon Center exclusive Pikachu promos from the Paldea Evolved Pokemon Center ETBs. They all 4 looked pretty clean, and I thought I would just toss them in the submission because it's a Pikachu, it's exclusive to Pokemon Center, and I got super lucky because all 4 of them actually got 10. And I actually only have 3 here because I sold one of them already for $145 on eBay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to replicate with the Charmanders because those came out absolutely trashed. Sorry to interrupt this amazing PSA return. You may not yet know, but I am doing a members exclusive Let's Play of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, a custom Pokemon game where you can fuse 2 Pokemon together to create insane abominations like this. Oh my god, look at that! That is amazing! If you like my content and want even more, become a member today. Back to the video. Now begins the onslaught of character rares. We've got one of the Pikachu from Dark Phantasma. I have another submission out that has a ton of these Pikachus, but my god, every week I have to adjust the price of my PSA 10 version of this card because, man, prices are plummeting. Some of these cards that really spiked during that crazy Japanese card spike about a month or 2 ago, this one was one that spiked up to like $120, maybe even $150 at points, and then now has shot all the way back down into like the $50 range. One of the better character rares. I love Pikachu. I love the little accent of the heart above the 2 of them just hugging while they nap. It's the best. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm a Charizard simp, so I had to send out a bunch more of the Charizard Leon character rares for VMAX Climax. Thankfully, all 4 of the ones that I sent out all got PSA 10. Very happy with the results that I've gotten. I still sent them clean cards. It's not like I didn't pre-grade at all, but if you guys have seen a lot of the VMAX Climax character rares, you know that a lot of these cards are going to have that rough top cut, but just make sure that if you're really shooting for 10s, you really got to be judicious when taking a look at these cards and pre-grading them before you send them out. We have more of the VMAX Climax character rares of all of the evolutions. So to start, we have Vaporeon, and both of these cards got PSA 10. I love that they paired the evolutions with Blue or Gary. I mean, they look fairly similar in this particular artwork, but I love the combination of these 2. The artworks on these are just fantastic. Next up, we have the Jolteon. This one might be my favorite of the evolution character rares. I just love all of the kinetic energy that's happening here, like all of the lightning bolts and everything. You can tell they're mid-battle. He's doing Thundershock or Thunderbolt or something cool. I just love the character and Pokemon dynamic here as well. It's just really awesome. So I really love this Jolteon artwork. It's very cool. We got 2 of these back, and they both got 10s. Next up, you get to see Blue's kind of sweeter side. We've got the Flareon character rare. Again, both of these cards got 10s. I didn't like Flareon when I first played the game earlier on. I always chose Charmander, so I didn't really need another fire type in my party. So I would typically go Jolteon because I thought Jolteon looked cooler than Vaporeon. But Flareon has so many great artworks in TCG. Quickly becoming one of my favorite evolutions, I think. Just really, really cool looking Pokemon. Very, very cool evolution in my opinion. Next up is Eevee, and the cool thing about the Eevee card is they went kind of away from Blue, but we got Bill. And this artwork is just super adorable. It reminds me a lot of when I go away for multiple days and I'm packing a suitcase and my cats will lay in the suitcase. It's almost like they know that I'm gonna leave, and so they want to lay in the suitcase to either get me to stay or take them with me, and it's super cute, and this artwork really reminds me of that. And both of these, no surprise, also got PSA 10. Let's head back to Dark Phantasma with our favorite trickster, Gengar. I got 5 of these, I think, back, and all 5 PSA 10. Now, this is a really funny artwork because a lot of people, for some reason, felt like it was a little sus, but you could tell that this lady is not smoking. She is either playing the flute or blowing on the fire here. She's definitely not smoking any ganja or anything, although Gengar's eyes are pretty red. I don't know. Gengar's obviously a really popular Pokemon, a Pokemon that I am looking at whenever I'm shopping on Buyee. I actually have some of these out at Beckett. I'm trying to get a black label of one of these at Beckett. That would be really cool as well. Last but not least, we got the big boy. We got a couple of Snorlax character rares from Dark Phantasma. You got Kamado in the back enjoying his dinner, feeding Snorlax some food as well. Man, he is a chunker, isn't he? He is just chowing down. And actually, it's really funny because he obviously broke a chair, some sort of stool or something that he sat on to eat food next to him. It's just a hilarious little artwork. And once again, both got PSA 10. So what percentage of 10s did PSA just give me? 100%. Every single card from that PSA return was a PSA 10. Now, obviously, it was only 25 cards. It was mostly modern Japanese, although we did get some English 10s too. I was pretty surprised about that. But yeah, that's going to be really awesome going to Collecticon to have a lot of these awesome character rares of some awesome, really popular Pokemon. Hopefully, they will sell well. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you like PSA returns, click on this video where I got a $3,000 PSA return back, everything from modern to mid-era to vintage. It was a lot of fun.